How do you know that someone is not from around here? Generally, by the way they talk or when they reference local things. And believe me, even if you're a casual listener of this show, you know I routinely butcher the English language. And I try. I really do. I'm not a 100%er, but I do know the local landmarks because, I mean, I'm from here. I've lived here probably about 75% of my life, and I know the lay of the land. And it's funny when a local resource gets it wrong on a number of different levels. And I had the audio, but for whatever reason, just through a series of comedic errors, the audio was not able to surface this morning. And when I went to go back and re-record the audio from this past weekend, I get the whole disable your ad blocker, and I just couldn't do it. Like, I'm so basic when it comes to computer knowledge. I can't disable a gosh darn ad blocker to watch the news. That's where I'm at. So, double backed to YouTube to get to Channel 6, who have a follow-up on a story that was covered in Sanford on Saturday, the Mousam Way. Then I hear the reporter call it the Mousam Way. And I'm like, wait a minute, what did I hear? Mousam Way? Did someone not tell him? And I get how you read Mousam, and if you're not from here, it's M-O-U, and M-O-U could be very much moo. And it's just, you know, I don't know if they didn't have a news director to run that through or someone else in the company that was like, maybe they were headed back in the truck and the person they were in the truck with happened to be from Maine and said, oh, yeah, you know how when you call them Mousam, it's Mousam.
Or didn't come from the Mousam Trail specifically.
Yeah.
He says it highlights and underlines.
I get it. Not everybody's a 100%er. That's a big one, though. It really is. Like, you went there specifically to cover that. It's the name of the thing. And as someone who has called a bunch of NASCAR races with guys from Long Island that have names that have 4 or 5 different syllables to them, yeah, I can feel that pain. I really should not be throwing stones in this glass house today. But still, when it comes to local things, how do you know that someone is from away? A lot of you loaded up this morning at 324-1220, whether you're calling, you're texting, or we started this on Facebook last night. A common one is Saco. I get Seiko all the time. Seiko is a watch, right? There's Sebago, which people still call Sebago. And then there's, I think Mike's nitpicking a little bit, Augusta. I call it Augusta. You may call it Augusta, but people who call it Augusta. See, when I go to Georgia, I don't hear people calling it Augusta or Georgia. Anyway, most towns' names, that's what Two-Toed Farm checked in with as well. And then we have a New Hampshire one, too, because we can't leave the live free or die state out of this one. Exeter, spelled E-G-G-S-E-T-E-R. Not Exeter, but Exeter.
Connect with York County's morning show at 324-1220.